Cigar Hustler Podcast, the show brought to you commercial-free.
But a massive shout out to our amazing patrons on the Patreon.
Thanks to your unwavering support, we're able to do unfiltered, unbiased opinions. All things cigars, personalities in the cigar world.
Your backing makes it possible for us to keep it real for
Our listeners. Cheers to you.
If you would like to become a Patreon member, go to www.patreon.com and search the Cigar Hustler Podcast. That one.
Sorry, I'm figuring this out. Welcome to the Cigar Hustler Podcast, episode 373, where cigars, industry talk, and unfiltered opinions collide. Sit back with your co-hosts, Mike Stepankevich and Mike Palmer. I'm not Boots. There's no Boots again today. Making sure these two don't burn down the place. Grab a cigar, sit back, and let's get into it. Dun, 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 dun. So there's no Boots today. His family is sick.
Everybody's sick.
Which means he had to work.
Yeah, he didn't even respond to our last text.
Yeah, was he going to come at all today?
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah, let's go.
In the world of trending news, we have the Grammy highlights today.
Uh-huh.
Uncle Donald has started a bi-border. I don't know if that's a correct word or not, but bi-border trade war.
Okay.
Or has he? Taiwan actress has died of a flu-like condition after going to Japan. 3.5 billion people are following this story in Asia, Michael.
Very interesting.
Sean Diddy Combs was whisked away to the hospital under the cover of darkness this weekend.
Okay.
And then turning to cigar news, Isabella Cigars has a mammoth of a new cigar.
Oh, okay.
I guess I do need to make this a little faster.
Yeah.
Gurkha has a small announcement.
Ooh, small, very small.
Very
It's
small.
probably going to make some petite cigar or some shit.
Chaz Politeri says, now you have to smoke my cigar.
Okay.
I don't know how to make it faster.
Oh, boy.
Estu DuPont has more expensive lighters,
Okay.
but people just don't see it.
All right.
Yeah, this isn't going fast. It's going slower. Okay, hold on. I got to work that now.
Oh, my God.
Rising. Oh, that's too fast.
Above 50 in technology.
Rising cost of giraffe feed is affecting Agronauts' pricing.
Okay.
Roma has another new cigar.
Oh, here we go.
And then finally, no one at Postania can proofread, apparently.
Yeah. Or we just don't really know what's going on. But we'll get into that.
We'll get into that.
All that and more in the podcast today. Got to hit buttons. There we go.
Okay.
Here I am.
I've got to run the remote. I've got to hit the buttons. I've got
Listen.
to play the sounds.
We're counting on you, Palmer.
Maple Leaf, AC naikism.
Oh, the Toronto Maple Leafs are calling.
Maple Leaf.
We would like to move, please. It's very expensive up here now.
Yeah. I identify everybody in my cigar that's in my cigar realm.
Oh, I use a clover for cigar people.
I use the cigar maple leaf. Or I use a maple leaf.
I use a 4-leaf clover.
Got it. The 4-leaf clover.
I think it's actually 3.
It's a 3-leaf clover?
I think it is on the thingabobbers.
Okay.
All
So
right,
let's go.
trending, okay, the Grammy highlights.
Yeah.
The wildfires that devastated...
You're talking.
I can't see behind me.
Okay.
The wildfires that devastated parts of Los Angeles in January had many asking
Off camera, I'm taking off my
whether
pants.
the 2025 award season, including the Grammys, should go on. On Sunday night, the Grammys showed that... Oop, that's way fast. And did. The 67th annual Grammy Awards were defined by the wildfires.
Okay.
The show opened with a performance of Randy Newman's hit song, I Love L.A. Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars performed California Dreamin'
Okay.
by the Mamas and the Papas.
Yeah.
Many stars in attendance wore blue heart-shaped
Such a
pens
winner's
to
day.
support the Music Cares relief effort. And by the end of the night, the host, Trevor Noah... Who's Trevor Noah?
He's terrible is what he is.
Is he a singer?
No, I think he's the guy that used to do Daily Show for a while before I think Jon Stewart kind of came back. I think. But he was not funny.
He's not the guy that used to have that little splotch of hair, the different color in front of his forehead?
I don't think so. Maybe.
But he's not funny.
He's not. It just wasn't. He tried to cut jokes, and you're just like, oh, God.
Well, they have writers.
I know, but I watched the Grammys. I'm sure they're his writers.
I don't know how that works.
Whatever the case may be, when he would speak, his lines, they were just so bad.
They weren't
They were,
good.
Brittany and I kept looking at each other like, that wasn't funny. That wasn't funny.
Oh, I didn't watch. I was doing someone else. I was doing a different podcast last night.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
Okay.
Wait, that's not you. It's me. Said the people watching at home had donated a whopping $7 million. Well, that's good. As of Sunday night to wildfire relief efforts. Across a nearly 4-hour telecast at Crypto.com Arena in Los Angeles, there was no shortage of standout performances. Chappelle Roan danced with cowboys in clown makeup.
Yeah.
I don't know who that guy is either.
No, I think that's a girl.
Oh.
If I'm correct, and I don't know if I'm correct.
Oh, the girl in the little white leather outfit, like the leather bikini thing.
No.
Oh, it's not her.
No.
I saw some pictures.
So this girl came up. She won an award.
Right.
And I don't know who she is. It goes to show you that I'm getting old, right?
That we stopped watching a couple years ago because
Yeah.
we didn't know who anybody was.
Okay, so she gets out. She's wearing like this dunce's cap, and she's all decked out in makeup. And I'm talking to Brittany. I'm like, look at this. Do you know who this is? And she goes up and she goes to give her speech or whatever, and she gives this speech, and she talks about how the studios should do a better job providing health care for all of their artists, including the up and comers.
What? Don't they pay them millions of dollars?
No, no, the ones that are very extremely successful, but the ones that are still kind of producing, no.
Right. Oh.
And man, when she hammered these people, I was like, "Damn, that was pretty awesome."
Oh, you liked
wasn't.
it?
Yeah, I did.
Oh.
I did like it. It wasn't. It wasn't like some governmental speech or like any of that.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
She wasn't slamming the Republicans.
Yeah,
or
the
spay and neuter your dog.
Yeah, there was none of that. And instead, she was like, "Hey, listen, you know what? When I was struggling my ass off, it would have been nice to be covered with health care when all of these things were going on."
Oh, did she get sick?
And I was like, "Fuck yeah, that's pretty good." I mean, if it's a multi-million-dollar organization, you should probably be taking care of your people.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. Well, she was dancing with cowboys that wore clown makeup.
Oh.
And doing a colorful rendition of Pink Pony.
I think that's her. I don't know if that's her.
Oh, Benson Boone performed beautiful things and did not one but two flips on stage. Do I have the camera on the right person? I can't see behind me.
You're on you, yeah.
All right. Doechii. Doechii. Is that Doechii?
Sure.
Delivered a show-stopping performance blending her song Catfish and Denial is a River, supported by dancers who matched her undeniable energy. And the Big Four didn't disappoint either. Chappelle Roan, I guess that's one person, won Best New Artist. Kendrick Lamar won both Song of the Year and Record of the Year for his hit Not Like Us.
Yeah, I think Chappelle Roan was the girl that I'm referencing.
Oh. Beyonce finally won Album of the Year for Cowboy Carter.
Yeah. I don't know about all that.
She beat, what's her name?
What's her name?
The blonde. I can't think of her name.
This is awesome.
Her boyfriend plays
The
on the
blonde.
Chiefs.
Taylor Swift?
There we go. T. And it'll start with a T.
I love that you don't even know.
I don't care.
Okay.
I
Well,
just
you should care a little bit.
Why? I
'Cause
know
you're
about
like this diehard Chiefs fan now.
I know about
remember?
this.
Yeah.
No, my wife is, not me.
No, you go ahead. You defend the Chiefs.
I defend the
I'm
Chiefs.
waiting for my button.
Oh, sorry.
You defend
I
the
thought it was
Chiefs.
on you. I can't
You
see
defend the Chiefs
I can't see
every single year, and you're like, oh,
Michael, I have to go to bed at night with someone who likes the Chiefs, so I'm not going to slam the Chiefs and have her
you
find
could just
out.
remain neutral.
Well, it's not like I'm watching.
You could just remain neutral. You got to do a better job of clicking.
I can't
Just
see.
do better. Just do better.
Well, camera is on. You're 2, I'm 1, right? Is that
Yeah, but doesn't it light up? Doesn't it light up? in
yeah,
front
but
of you?
I don't know which one it is.
Which one is it on right now?
I have no idea.
What does the glowy light say? In
Oh,
front
it
of you?
says 2, but I don't know.
I'm
if it's
2.
Okay. Well,
Okay,
I
now you
asked you
know.
that 3 times.
Okay, well, the third time I answered.
Oh. Like making phone calls to you.
I don't feel like it was that. I don't feel like it. That's not true.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so yeah, listen. You keep rooting for these Chiefs. The fact of the matter is, Super Bowl tickets.
Chiefs.
Super Bowl tickets are at an all-time low. Nobody cares. Nobody wants to see them anymore.
That's not true.
Go look up the ticket prices for Super Bowl. They're well below last year's Super Bowl ticket price.
Well, it's because it's where it is.
Because in New Orleans?
Yeah, that's where all those people died during the hurricane. Nobody wants to go there.
During the hurricane?
Hurricane.
Which hurricane?
It was years ago, but
Katrina?
Still.
You're talking about
Yeah,
Katrina? That's
The
why.
Katrina one, yeah.
So you think the Katrina hurricane is the reason why
That's why.
the numbers
They
are
still
so
haven't
bad.
repaired it yet, so they can't have us promote the same amount of money.
That's very interesting.
Water damage everywhere.
Oh. When was Hurricane Katrina?
I don't remember.
Like 2010?
You think it was that long ago?
Yeah, dude.
Well, three
now
more.
I don't have boots to answer these questions.
3 more has gone through there since then.
When was Hurricane
right, I'm moving on.
Katrina?
Since we're not talking about that, I'm moving on.
2005.
Oh, so 20 years ago.
Yeah, 20 years ago.
Well, you think they'd have it fixed by now.
You think they would have recovered it this
But they
point.
have it still, so
Oh my
I don't know
God,
what to tell you.
It's ridiculous.
All the water damage and the water lines in the place, it's terrible.
right.
Well, what if they get the bathroom fixed? I heard that was a problem.
Okay, well, we're going to be there in a couple of months, just for the record.
We're going to the whatever dome thing that is?
We're going to New Orleans.
Oh, I know that.
Yeah.
Oh, this just in. My
Yeah?
son is going to get married in New Orleans next year.
Why?
I don't know. They've had this is what's going on now. Jake, the firefighter.
Yeah.
So he's engaged and he's getting married.
Okay.
So they were going to do a regular wedding down there in Fort Myers.
Okay.
Way expensive.
Yeah.
So then they thought about eloping, doing one of those destination weddings, but just the two of them. Way expensive. So apparently there's a little chapel there that does a nice thing that's not that expensive, and they're just inviting immediate family.
Where are they located?
Fort Myers.
So they're located in Fort Myers,
Yes.
and they felt that the most affordable.
Well, I don't know if it's affordable at this point. It's that they can't afford. This is nice. We still get to go somewhere. They'll probably tie the honeymoon in at the same time. I've never been to New Orleans. I know you've been there back in 2015, I think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just not a big fan of New Orleans. I'm not a big drinker.
I don't. I've heard that like the French Quarter smells, and
Yeah.
and
I will-
there's just little things about your shoes or something. You could end up getting your shoes stolen or something. I don't know.
Someone will steal your shoes.
Or they're selling you shoes. I don't know. There's all there
Somebody
used to be those. No, there used to be scams that they said be careful of this scam, and it had something to do with shoes in New Orleans. I don't remember what it was.
Somebody told you that someone's going to steal your shoes.
No,
in New
I
Orleans.
read it online somewhere.
Okay.
Do you have to go?
No. No, Kyle Hefflinger from
I know that name.
yeah. He's a retailer.
Right.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
He's a big fan.
Oh, so you want to be listener of the week? He can't. We have someone
No, we
else.
already
this
have
week.
listener of the
All
week.
right, listener of the week.
Yeah, I just don't know if New Orleans would be the destination for me to have a wedding. They got really good food in specific areas
Right.
and stuff, and we will partake in that when we go.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
I went the powdered sugar thing. What's that?
The powdered sugar thing?
What's that thing called? Damn, I can never remember the name of that thing.
What's going on with you today?
I don't know. I think my red light's broke in the other room.
Oh, you need a new red light?
But I don't know if it's broke or the wiring here in this place can't support it, which is probably more than likely what it is.
You think,
So I'm going to take it back home.
worst comes to worst, we just buy another one, just put that on the box, return it.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's the American way.
It's the American way. Not like
Listen,
we haven't done that before.
Bezos can cover it, okay? It's on
Right.
him.
Is it all him?
Yeah.
As long as it's not from Canada. Which we're getting into. There's a trade war going on, Michael. White House says Canada misunderstood the tariff order as a trade war. Mexico is serious about it, though. The White House said on Monday it has noticed that Mexico is serious about President Donald Trump's executive order on the tariffs, but Canada has misunderstood. Is to be the misunderstood. They think there's a trade war between the neighboring countries. Trump on Saturday ordered sweeping tariffs on goods from Mexico, Canada, and China, demanding they stanch the flow of fentanyl and illegal immigrants to the U.S., kicking off a trade war that could dent global growth and stoke inflation.
Okay. Is that the end of the story?
No, I thought you would have more to say. The good news is that our conversations over the weekend, one of the things we've noticed is that Mexicans are very, very serious about doing what President Trump said. Kevin Hassett, the director of the White House's National Economic Council, said on CNBC, Canadians appear to have misunderstood the plain language of the executive order, and they're interpreting it as a trade war, Hassett added.
Okay.
When asked what Canada and Mexico must do to lift the 25% tariffs that Trump announced on Saturday, the president told reporters on Sunday they, in quotation marks, have to balance out their trade, number one. They've got to stop people from pouring into our country. They have to stop people pouring in, and we have to stop fentanyl. Mm-hmm. And that includes China, said Trump, who announced an additional 10% tariff on Chinese goods. I got out of that business just in time. Well, now you can't make it in Mexico either. There's tariffs there, too.
Hey, you know what? Whatever.
So China countered back with, not China, I'm sorry. It's the camera on me. The camera's on
It's
me.
on you.
Canada countered back with, fine, then everything coming from your country's got a 25% tariff on it, too.
Okay.
And then Trump went, oh, well, now you're 27 then. You want to keep going?
I love that. I'm going to take 2 more points.
Right. So if they come back again, he's going to go, oh, now it's 29.
Ooh, na boo boo.
But it is not having the effect. Well, it is in our, but the Canadians, I just heard this right before we started doing this.
Yeah.
Several of the big food producing companies in Canada have now started to look to relocate to the United States.
Love that.
They can't afford
Yes.
to be in Canada any longer. So 2 of their biggest 4 have started looking at Ohio, Minnesota, and somewhere else.
Hell yeah. Let's go, baby.
Canadian bacon made right here in the good old US of A.
Let's go. I don't think Canadian bacon's made in Canada anyways.
Everybody doesn't do Canadian bacon.
It's just ham.
Yeah, it's just like
It's a little round ham.
It's a little round ham.
Little round circle ham.
But apparently, one of the things that Trudeau has said they're not buying any more alcohol from America.
Nobody likes Trudeau anyways.
No, I know, but he's in charge right now. He's the only one
gonna-
allowed to say things.
And
Yeah, he's on his way.
He's
out.
going to be gone. It's like,
He is. They're getting rid of
it's
him.
like, oh, now you're going to talk? Nobody gives a shit.
Right.
Pack it in, buddy.
Supposedly $80 million worth of alcohol now. He's asking Canadians to only buy Canadian-made alcohol.
I think it's like 80% of the Canadians do not like, don't quote me on that, but I think they don't like Trudeau.
Right. Well, they're also
They absolutely despise him.
right.
I know that we have.
They don't like.
We've asked our Canadian resources, and they've confirmed
Oh yes.
that they don't like the Trudeau.
Yes, they don't like the Trudeau.
The Trudeau must go.
The Trudeau. Oh, that's what.
There you go.
That's the new hashtag.
Yeah, I was
The
gonna.
Trudeau must
I
go.
was gonna get like a whole picket and
Thing
stuff.
is,
Yeah,
Trudeau must go. Trudeau must
Yeah,
go.
exactly.
Right, exactly. Oh, for your little thingies upstairs.
Yeah, for my little. I don't know what you're talking about, but yes, my little thing is
Your
upstairs.
clips.
Oh yeah, my little.
Yeah, some guy with a sign. Trudeau must go.
Oh my goodness.
I made 2 graphics for the show off that same thing we've been using for Boots reading the thing because
Yeah.
I noticed the last week when I watch it, it's just me for 10 minutes or whatever when he's reading stuff.
Right.
So his trending topic, which we won't get into today, but it was that Kit Kat is being they're stopped making the vegan Kit Kat.
They're
And
dropping their vegan Kit Kat.
Yes, and the people in England are in an uproar.
They're
totally-
appalled.
So I have a picture of Boots sitting like this, but there is a Kit Kat wrapper in one hand. He has chocolate on his face.
You mean to tell me that my vegan Kit Kat is no longer acceptable?
What's in it? Because it's got the milk in it and eggs.
I have no idea. But I am upset.
Yeah, apparently. Well, it's a small percentage of their overall production, and at this point, it costs them more to set up and make it than they're making from the vegan Kit Kat.
I just want to know what the board meeting looked like.
Yes,
They all got together
sure.
and they said, you know what we're going to do? We're going to make vegan Kit Kats.
Sure.
And then somebody said, that's a great idea.
Yeah, somebody pitched it at the
Like,
meeting.
I love that. Let's do that.
Right.
And off they went. I just don't.
To figure out how to make a vegan
Let's
Kit Kat.
figure this out.
And then somebody at the table was going, "There's no meat in our
Like,
candy.
I don't get it. I don't understand what's
There's
going
no
on.
meat. What meat are we putting in the candy
Yeah.
bars?
Yeah.
Because the inside of a Kit Kat is other Kit Kats.
It's other Kit Kats. And what came first? Who knows?
Who knows? Nobody
The
knows.
broken Kit Kats or
Right.
I mean, I can't.
You're right. Chicken or the egg thing.
No, we're
Kit
well
Kat
past.
or the broken Kit Kat. Nobody knows.
We are well past chicken or egg. We are solely focusing on Kit Kat at this point.
Right.
Broken Kit Kat or whole
There's
Kit
there's one guy there. His job is to make broken ones.
Kat? These are no good.
no good.
Okay.
We have a whole box full of nothing with the insides.
But these are the vegan ones.
Oh, makes complete sense.
All right. Well,
All
we're,
right, Taiwanese actor Barbie Hsu,
we're sorry, Great Britain.
bless you, dies of flu-related illness at age 48. Taiwanese, she's actually an actress. Taiwanese actor Barbie Hsu, one of the most prominent stars in the Chinese-speaking world, has died of flu-related illnesses at the age of 28. Taiwan's official central news agency
That's
reported
young.
Monday. Yes, that's quite the story, I think. She's very attractive.
28 years old.
Very attractive woman.
Yeah.
You'll find out when you make the clip.
Okay.
She died of pneumonia after catching the flu during a family holiday in Japan. Her younger sister, Di Hsu, said in a statement shared by her agent, CNA reported, I am great. Oh, I hit the wrong button.
Oh, you're back on me now.
Should I do the accent?
Yeah, go ahead.
I am grateful that I could be her sister in this life to take care and
Oh,
to
my
take
God.
care and accompany each other.
Okay.
He who said, I will always be grateful to her
Oh, my God.
and miss her. The star had faced poor health in recent years.
that's terrible.
Her sister previously said on television, widely known as Big S, Hsu rose to fame at age 17 in the mid-1990s alongside her younger sister and Manipop duo SOS. The siblings were known for their sharp sense of humor, underscored when both became popular talk show hosts. But it was Hsu's lead role in the iconic 2001 television drama Meteor Garden. Best show. I love this show. That catapulted her to fame across the region as her portrayal of an ordinary girl who finds love with a rich boy resonated with millions of fans. Well, that happens everywhere.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you figure, like, that makes sense, too, as far as the title's concerned. Meteor Garden, you know?
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Brittany probably watches because she relates.
I was thinking, yeah, of course.
Right.
I was thinking that there was some kind of alien life form.
That's why I thought
you know what I mean?
Grew up out of the garden or something?
Yeah, like he's just kind of,
If I was reading the titles, I would have went, stupid alien movie.
And they had to harvest something in order to survive. The only way they could do that is through reproduction. Like, you know, something like that. It sounds like a soft porn. That's what it sounds like. Meteor Garden.
Wow. On Monday, Big S passed away, became the top trending topic on China's Weibo social media platform, amassing over 1.5 billion views as shocked fans mourned the star.
All right.
Terrible thing.
That is terrible, man. 28 years old.
48.
Oh, she was 48.
Still young.
I thought you said 28.
No, 48.
Hitting the 40 mark, I get it. A cold could kill me at any given moment. It could happen.
Think about me. I could cut my hand and get a paper cut and just die.
Then you're done.
Right.
You know, then once you kind of start to creep up there in like the 60s and 70s, you got to worry about staying upright the whole time.
We went to the winery again this weekend.
Yeah.
Apparently Sunday afternoons full of old people.
Yeah.
Full of old people just drinking and having a good time.
Really?
And playing music. There was live music. We were surprised by the size of the crowd.
No kidding.
And I'm looking around and going, hey, Darren, are we the age of these people?
Hey, you blended
She
right
goes, you are.
Right.
I'm like, what do you mean I am?
in. Right.
I'm not that much older than you are.
How much older are you than compared to your wife?
5 years.
Okay, 5 years. And how old are you?
57. So she's 52.
So she's still in the 50 bracket.
Yeah. She's crossed the line.
Yeah, but like I feel like the past few years for her, she's been getting like healthier and looking better.
Right, and I'm going the other way.
And you're kind of tanking.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the way
That's
it
the
goes.
problem.
Right, yeah.
That's the problem.
We climbed up in the big chair. They have one of those big chairs there with the logo on it to get the picture.
Yeah.
And then I said, do you want me to get out and so I catch you? And so I had to jump out. About broke my knee. I mean,
Go.
and she goes, are you okay? I go, yeah, give me a second. All right, Sean Diddy Combs.
Mr. Lube.
King of the baby oil,
Yes.
was taken to hospital under cover of darkness, sources said. Sean Diddy Combs was taken to hospital from a federal lockup in Brooklyn under cover of darkness last week.
Interesting.
The Post can reveal. Sources confirmed that he was transported to a nearby hospital about 10 p.m. Thursday to undergo an MRI. The 55-year-old rap kingpin, who is awaiting trial on sex trafficking charges, was taken from the notorious Metropolitan Detention Center to Brooklyn Hospital for the non-invasive test, a source told Page 6.
Okay.
The medical scan was authorized because his knee was bothering him.
Oh, God. This is some bullshit.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
You're on
This is
trial for sex
definitely-
trafficking. You go, my knee's hurting.
This is definitely some bullshit. The guy obviously has some leverage on some people.
Somewhere. He still does.
This is just
still
me,
has some pull.
This is me guessing, obviously. But
Because isn't there, there's a prison hospital.
for one, he's still alive.
Why is he, we don't know. Maybe he didn't come back.
There had to be a legitimate reason to get him out. I would guess. If I'm a betting man,
Yeah, listen,
if I'm a betting man, there had to be some logical.
regular people don't get taken out.
No, yeah. Oh, your knee.
Oh,
yeah,
my knee
yeah,
hurting.
good medical.
I was playing basketball in the yard there, Warden, and I think I tweaked my knee.
Now, I was on my little dirt bike that you guys let me ride. Have you seen that video?
No,
I've seen a video of a guy. It's a guy in prison, and he's riding around on this dirt bike, like by himself, and it says Diddy Combs riding this dirt bike. And now you can't really make out if it's him or not. It could be complete.
Maybe it's how he fucked up his knee.
That's what I'm guessing.
Right.
It's like he came down, and he missed a
A hard
kickstand.
turn or something.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like that's what happens to being 55.
Well, I guess, yeah. Oh, well, okay. I guess it's reasonable.
No, it's not reasonable for him to
I'm
leave.
being sarcastic.
Yeah, no, it's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
Thank you for indicating that you were being sarcastic.
Well, people can't see me. The camera's on you.
I got it.
I was rolling my eyes.
I was looking right at you, and you didn't roll your eyes.
You're looking at yourself. It just happens to be.
I'm actually not looking at myself.
Yeah, we know.
I'm staring right at you. Everybody knows.
Sonny the Rapper's long history of knee issues after he ran the New York Marathon. So that's how he hurt it, because he ran the New York Marathon?
That long ago?
Apparently. That's when he hurt it.
You think with all the rest he's been getting in prison, he'd be fine?
Right. What else is it?
Yeah.
Well, the dirt biking. It's the
Yeah, you're right. The
dirt
dirt
biking. Dirt biking.
Re-injury.
Right. And maybe they're letting him do an Ironman or something.
So ridiculous.
Sources said the insider added that the hospital visit was done late at night in order to avoid whispers and future speculation from other inmates or prison staffers. Well, apparently that did not work.
And yet here it is.
And here it is on the top of page 6.
Can't do that.
Oh, you were talking.
I was.
Make up your mind, Michael. Do I put it on when you're talking or don't put it on? Don't smoke when you're talking.
You should know.
Okay, now this makes no sense. I mentioned that I did a podcast last night.
Yes.
Live. It's a live podcast. They don't tape it. It's all live.
Okay.
Everybody was smoking for 2 hours.
Right. No problems.
No problems.
Yeah. Isn't that interesting?
So weird.
We're gearing up here. I don't know if you've noticed, but we're gearing up. We got to implement a couple other things, and then we're gonna do some lives.
Yeah, they had not heard of our show, which is kind of strange, too.
Right.
So, but then they all wanted to subscribe and they wanted to watch it because I'm hilarious.
You are.
Yes. So they go, "Oh, I don't see any lives. You guys don't do lives?" I go, "Well, no, we're not really set up for that at this point yet, but we're working towards that."
Right.
They had a cool live show, and then they did a giveaway.
Right.
And somehow up on the screen flashed everybody who was in the chat room. Because if you had, you had to hashtag whatever the hashtag was for the thing. All those names come up, and then they sort of scrolled like you were rolling them or something to pick the winner.
Right.
But it was on the screen.
Really?
And it showed their little YouTube picture
Interesting.
and their name under it. So it was like, and then they picked a name.
What does it do? What does it sound like? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Right. It was it's electronic.
Okay. Well, we'll have to ask him how they do it.
Combs did not stay overnight and was taken back to a cell after the MRI concluded, the sources said. A Bureau
I like
of
that he switched to me.
Prisons. I don't know what Putnam means.
Now he's
Spokesman
not
told the Post, for privacy, safety, and security reasons, we do not comment on the conditions or confinements for anyone in our custody to include medical status or medical trips. Law enforcement sources said they were given a heads up about what occurred just in case it was leaked, so they would have, they didn't know what to do. Reps and attorneys for Combs could not immediately be reached for comment.
He probably had to talk to somebody, and he couldn't talk to him inside.
Conjugal.
Inside, maybe. I feel like that could just happen. That couldn't be an issue. It's probably a senator that he's got on tape or something.
Allegedly, he likes the young.
That's the rumor.
They can't bring that to prison. Well, I guess they could.
I think you can get away with anything in prison.
Get anything you want?
Yeah. It just costs more.
Oh. Did they take all his money? They seize his assets?
Who knows?
Well, he's probably
so many. There's
got stuff in other people's names.
There's so much stuff that's not answered in that scenario.
Right.
And it's just kind of left out there. So.
All right, switch. Were you going to say something else?
No. Are you going into cigar news?
Switching to cigar news.
I want to talk real quick about this thing in the NBA because you didn't address it. Yeah.
Well, it wasn't really that big a story.
It's a gigantic story.
Only 5,000 people were interested.
Luka Doncic, John Doncic, whatever his name is.
I'm glad you said the name right.
Went to...
That was him, Jack.
He went to the LA Lakers.
Yes.
For Anthony Edwards. And I don't think... I wish
the guy from ER?
Yeah, the guy from ER.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Just a random actor.
That's so weird. Okay, now I understand why it's a big deal.
It doesn't even make any sense?
I understand why it's a big deal.
No, dummy. Anthony Edwards was the center for the LA Lakers.
Oh.
So, but what's funny, okay, so I know that you don't really understand this concept, but it would, that thing.
Go ahead, sorry, go ahead.
You understand it?
Well, I understand, basketball, and I know they trade people.
Yes, trading people is fine.
Okay. But this was an unusual trade, you're saying.
So here's a good comparison.
Okay.
It's like week 5 of the NFL.
Right.
And Josh Allen, the quarterback of the Bills is.
Sure.
He goes to Miami.
Okay.
And then Tua goes to Buffalo.
Okay.
Like in a straight up trade. That's like the comparable for me.
Okay.
Josh Allen.
Why is that weird though?
It's super weird because Josh Allen is an amazing quarterback.
Okay.
Tua is very injury prone and hasn't been able to throw a deep ball in a while.
But at least he's still a quarterback.
Okay, but he does still play the game. Yeah, but
Right.
it's still not even. There's no equivalent there.
Oh, okay. It's not an even swap.
No, it's not even
Well,
close.
don't they throw in like you get first round draft pick and 7 of our daughters or something like that? They
no,
don't do that
7
kind of-
daughters.
I don't know what the
This
thing
isn't. It's not the Middle Eastern.
No, but don't they do stuff? Don't they sweeten the deal when they make these trades sometimes?
There isn't a lot of sweetening on the deal. It's like you just lost your star. Like Dallas just gave up their guy.
Maybe there was personality conflicts with the coach or something.
The entire team is built around this dude. If you would, you know what? Okay, let's say that you're right. Let's say that, the GM or the coach or whatever is having issues with Luka.
Right.
You could have got a hell of a lot more than a broken player.
Well, maybe it was just get rid of him.
It would have taken you 24 hours to shop that guy around. People would be like,
Well,
I'll take him.
Maybe with his attitude, maybe it's known.
No.
I mean, you said they built the entire team around him. Maybe he acts like they built the entire
It's
team
not like
around
they built the entire team around him, but the guy
That's
is
what you said. That's all I had to go
I
by.
understand. But let me kind of backtrack
Okay,
here.
all right.
It's not the entire team is built around him, but he is the stud on the team.
Okay.
He's the guy.
So maybe he acts like he's the guy.
Well, okay. And you know what? Rightfully so.
Right. But maybe like the coach said, we need to do this. And he goes, I don't need to do that.
There's no way.
How do you know? Maybe he does.
You have to deal with it at that point.
Maybe they're tired of dealing with it.
If he shows up and he puts in the work and he's putting up points, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
All right.
Here's the problem. Dude, the NBA continues to lose viewership year in and year out in the United
Everybody
States.
is. Everybody's. It's so hard to find the shows anymore.
Well, yeah, that makes things a little bit more complicated
Right.
as well. But, I just think that the reality is that some of these things that are going on they just don't make sense at all. I don't understand how that happens.
I don't know. We're not privy to the inside workings of the things. I'm sure somebody has a reason why this happened. We'll just never know what it is.
Yeah.
Because you're only a fan. You're the one that spends your money to make sure they have their money.
It's completely obnoxious.
But they're not
man.
going to tell you.
I can't believe that this trade went through. It's just ridiculous. Whoever the GM is at Dallas, they should probably be fired. I guarantee you that there's a major upheaval in Dallas right now.
Maybe this guy slept with the owner's wife or something.
Then trade him for the value that he's worth.
I want him out. I want him out now. I want him gone. I want him off my team now.
No.
Whatever you got. I don't care what it is.
Well, then that goes back to you thinking with emotions and not...
Right. That's when somebody's being emotional. Right.
Yeah.
They're not thinking with whatever
Well,
else.
congratulations. You just set your team back 10 years.
I don't care.
And well, you're gonna, because
You know what? And then get rid of the wife, too.
it's gonna cost you millions of dollars.
Apparently, she's really good, so get me somebody good for her.
Okay. Well, it's bullshit.
It is bullshit.
Okay.
It's all bullshit, Michael.
All right, go on to your cigar news.
It's all fake anyway.
Yeah.
Remember? That's why the Chiefs keep winning.
It is all rigged.
Right.
It is completely rigged.
So what are you and 4,999 other people talking about?
What are we talking about?
Yes, this silly trade.
The trade's obnoxious.
Right.
Yeah.
So now you're talking about the team again.
Okay. Why don't you go on you?
I was waiting for you to respond.
No, you weren't. You were talking the whole time, dude.
Isabella Cigar Company
Yeah.
making a box press the Mammoth for their new limited edition. For the 2025 installment of the Mammoth Limited Edition, Isabella Cigar Company has given the beefy 7x70 barber pole a box press, which Johnny Petit, founder of Isabella, said makes the cigar more enjoyable. To create the barber pole design, the blend uses Ecuadorian Habano Prieto and Ecuadorian Desflorado.
Okay.
Is that something new? What is that?
I don't know.
I'm not familiar with that. DES Florado.
DES.
Desflorado. Desflorado wrappers.
Why don't you come to your
Wow, the
senses?
binder and filler. Oh, I started to write down the coupe things. But,
Desflorado.
I can pull it up. Never mind. We can still do it if
The
you
top
want.
25 of Coop.
You can still do it if you want. He's got it on his website. It's a little easier format to
Is it?
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, look, he answered.
Yeah.
I'm not coming.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That's fine. Continue.
While the binder and fillers are both Nicaraguan, the cigars are produced by the company's factory in Nicaragua. Pricing is set at $13.95 per cigar and is offered in both bundles and boxes of 25 cigars. The company produced 100 of each packaging format, making for a total run of 5 dozen cigars.
Okay.
They're now available for purchase via retailers in the company's website.
Mm-hmm.
No comments or anything?
No, it's not really anything that you didn't really. It's not
earth-shattering news, but, in the world of cigars, this is what we got.
It's Desflorado.
Desflorado.
It's Ecuadorian Desflorado.
There's a song. Desflorado.
Hey, idiot! I just sang that song.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I'm reading the story. I didn't listen to you.
Yeah. Okay.
I got you shaking your
I
head.
miss Boots.
Oh, whatever.
Just that's all it took.
Gurkha announced a small price increase for 3 lines.
Small price increase.
Gurkha has announced that it will be implementing a minor price increase on 3 of its lines: the Ghost, Prizefighter, and Castle Hall. I haven't heard of 2 of them.
Well, somebody's got to pay Mike Tyson for his money,
Right.
Due
to the continued increase in costs from our factories, Gurkha is forced to increase prices on 3 of our product lines, said Jim Galucki,
We have no choice.
president of Gurkha Cigar Group, via press release. It has been several years now that Gurkha has absorbed price increases from our factories, only passing along individual products when we are forced to do so. We have not had a blanket price increase across all products in the better part of a decade. A representative from the company said that the amount works out to a few pennies on the MSRP.
A meager few pennies.
Of each cigar, with the largest amount to about 3% of the MSRP. But not to worry, steak knives, backpacks, coffee mugs, nail clippers, shoe polish, and other various swag
polish.
in our portfolio is made in the smaller countries with very permissive labor laws. Gurkha remains committed to providing quality products to our customers at the best possible prices, said Juan Lopez, VP of Sales for Gurkha Cigar Company.
Oh, my goodness.
Considering the fact that we do not own our cigar factories, we do our best to present product lines as affordable as we can without compromising our quality.
Excellent. Okay. Well, hey, you know what? Prices go up.
Prices go up. It
Prices go up.
happens to everybody.
It does. Except for Wrist Day. Wrist Day is apparently, he went on a tangent on Facebook saying that his prices aren't going to go up. Everything is the same and yada, yada, yada.
He disappears for a while and then pops back up.
Yeah.
Like tomorrow night, he's on How About That Cigar? Or tonight, actually.
Oh, and now he's swinging for the fences.
Right.
I like the guy.
I like him too. Seems nice enough. Yeah.
I'm a fan.
Right.
And, I admire his swag a little bit. You know what I mean? Like,
His swagger?
yeah.
Or is he making steak knives now too?
I don't think he's got steak knives with his tyrannical buck yet. But it could happen.
It could.
Could be part of it. Maybe if he did a price increase, he could throw in some steak
Oh,
knives.
there you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
And some shoe polish.
That's a shoe polish. Oh, my goodness.
Chaz Palminteri's A Bronx Tale added new Sunny line at the PCA 2025.
Sonny.
People are starting to announce the PCA stuff now because the TPE just ended.
Right.
This spring, Chaz Palminteri's A Bronx Tale line is reportedly getting a new extension called Sunny, which is named for the character that Palminteri played in the movie A Bronx Tale. According to a report by Cigar Aficionado, the cigar is being made at the Charles Fairman factory in the Dominican Republic. It features a Mexican San Andreas Maduro wrapper, a Dominican binder, and filler of Nicaragua and Dominican tobacco. Somebody on Facebook said now all the cigars with Mexican San Andreas are going to go up 25%.
Oh, yeah?
Somebody told me, that's not where that comes from. That's not how tariffs work at all.
Great. Now we got a 25%
Increase of Mexican San Andreas cigars. I hate Trump. The blend was developed by Palminteri along with Dean Parsons of Epic Cigars. Oh, that's, what's her name's friend? And Paul DeSalvo of La Casa Grande Cigars in the Bronx.
Edgar's boyfriend.
Yes, and is described, well, not now. Now it's somebody else.
Oh, yeah.
Line is bolder than the Calagrio line that was released in 2024. Palminteri released his first cigar called the Bronx Tale in 2023. A Bronx Tale Sunny is offered in a single 6x54 Toro Vitola with pricing set at $25 per cigar and $300 for a box of 12. The new line will make its debut at the 2025 PCA Convention and Trade Show in mid-April and is scheduled to begin shipping sometime after that. While the initial production is limited to 1,000 numbered boxes, it is being considered to become a regular production line. A Bronx Tale was the name of the one-man show that Palminteri wrote based off his own childhood. He wrote the screenplay, blah, 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 blah.
Now you can't leave.
Now you can't leave.
Well, hey, it's good to see that the guy is still in the industry because normally at this point.
Right, he's coming out with a second one.
Yeah, normally at this point, as like from a celebrity, you don't really see them hanging out. They don't sustain that long. They make the cigar, and then they're like, That was it. That was where
That was fun.
Where was the money?
That was fun. I'm ready to go.
And where's the money? I don't see.
Well, you don't understand how this works, sir. It's cigars.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, I get it.
I understand now.
I understand now.
Unless you're Guy Fieri.
Well, that guy has been
Cigars raining from heaven from that
has
man.
been busting his ass this whole time.
That's right.
You know, that's super, but he's more an anomaly than
Yes, he's
kind of
more,
the standard.
Right, exactly.
You know,
You're exactly right.
but there's a couple of them that are hanging in there. Karl Malone's hanging in there.
Yeah, but you don't hear anything, though.
He's been kind of quiet lately. Right. You know, but he's working with La Aurora, so
Not a lot to talk about there.
yeah.
I understand.
Okay.
SD DuPont's adding a new camo design for 2025.
Oh.
SD DuPont, a French accessory company, has been making items with camouflage designs for some time.
He's partnering with Chaz. Now you can't see me.
As you can't see, this year it's updating the look of the camouflage for 7 of its existing items and will get new colorways in either red palladium or green matte black.
When the hell do you think about dropping the word palladium in the color? You know what?
That's not a color,
This
is it?
is red palladium.
You can call it anything you want.
Jeez Louise. Sounds expensive.
Does it? Well,
How do we add value to the color red?
big words.
Go ahead,
Big
go ahead,
words.
go
Add
ahead.
big words.
Okay,
Add big
well,
words.
let's see. We need a big word here. What's a big word for
What makes red? Okay, it's red. What makes red sound expensive?
palladium?
Let's come back to that. What else?
Let's come back to that.
Okay, I guess we go with palladium.
Palladium is fine.
That's palladium. I can't think of anything else
yeah,
either.
Yeah.
How do we make the green better? Say it's black.
Say it's black.
Oh, green matte black. That's perfect.
Green matte black.
This collection includes 13 items. All are offered in both green and red options, the matte black and the palladium, except for the ballpoint pen, which is only offered in the green colorway.
Oh my.
SD DuPont camo green cigar case.
Colorway.
$335 to hold 3 cigars. Wow.
$335 to hold about $25 worth of cigars.
Well, unless you're buying the Jazz Malmentarian, at least it's $150 worth.
They're 50 a pull?
They're $25. There's 3 of them. Oh, it's $75.
Okay.
Well, you have a lot of them though. I don't claim to do man.
Yeah.
SD DuPont Defy Extreme is $300. They don't even say what that is.
The Extreme?
Yeah.
That's a lighter.
Oh, okay, it's $315.
The Extreme is like it's a double flame or it's a double flame.
The ballpoint pen, yes.
$800.
If you buy 2,
Oh, they're $425. $400 a pull.
The double cigar cutter camo green and red is $225.
Okay.
The 2 camo $1,550.
Yeah.
Maxi Jet camo $275. Maxi. The Slim 7 camo $265. Coles of London, which distributes SD DuPont in the U.S., showed off the new items at the TPE 2025. They're expected to arrive in stores in mid-February. Note, there were no photos included as we could not seem to find the items once we put them down.
And they're gone.
camouflage.
You know, here's the thing I love about TPE is people were kind of reporting back to us as how busy it was. That it
Oh,
wasn't.
I've heard the opposite.
I'm speaking.
This,
Thank you. Is that they did nothing and there were no customers there. But hey, you know what? As I'm in mid-sentence, go right ahead and cut me off.
You said people are reporting that it was busy.
Okay.
I had heard the opposite.
Yeah. I was talking
You
and
stopped to
you cut me off.
You stopped to breathe.
No. No.
Sure. Get used to it by now. It's been 7 years.
No, it's not get used to it. You need to get
used to
better.
it.
You need to get better.
Maybe you need to get better.
No. Yeah, I already don't cut you off. If you want to go back and gauge the ratio of cutoffs.
Oh, I'm sure I cut off more.
It's 1 to 10.
7 to 5.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
I was still talking. You just cut me off.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
That's not true.
You ready for the next story?
Yeah, I am. So that you can fucking cut me off again.
Egg and Horse Leaf increasing prices for 2025.
Excellent.
On February 1st, 2 days ago, Egg and Horse Leaf will increase prices for most of the cigars it sells. Terrence Riley, VP of Sales and Marketing for Egg and Horse Leaf, told Half Wheel that the increase will be a 2 to 4% and will affect roughly 80% of the company's portfolio. While most of the lines will increase, not every Vitola within a particular line will have a price change. One notable exception is the company's relatively new Arsenio line, which won't be increasing at all. That one's fine.
Okay.
The price increase was attributed to the rising cost of actual feeding Terrence a giraffe, and it's very expensive to get the food all the way up to his mouth.
Baby giraffe food is expensive.
They are considering actual full meals and switching from the tapas style he has become accustomed to.
So instead of him doing tapas, we're going full heads of lettuce moving forward, and because of that increase, they just got to pass it on to the consumer.
Except they made the deal with Arsenio, and they can't change his prices.
Yeah, Arsenio's prices, they're already high. So
Right. Exactly.
yeah, I like that thing pelted on a couple of reviews. Like people liked it.
I saw that. Yeah, I made a couple of lists.
Yeah, I don't remember how we reviewed it. I don't think that it did great with us, but it didn't do terrible either.
We did a lot of Arsenio jokes, Arsenio
Yeah.
Hall jokes, I think.
And the band is complete shit.
Yeah, right. It's
Yeah.
terrible, right. The Craft Marquette Foreign and Domestic is coming in February, Michael.
Okay.
The 5th release in the Roma Craft Tobacco's Craft Marquette series will go on sale next month. It's called... I'm sorry, I was talking.
I'm
but you
sorry.
go, no,
That was
you
my
go
one.
ahead.
That was
no,
my
you
one.
go ahead.
That was my one.
Go ahead.
That was
Go
my
ahead.
one.
I stopped. Go ahead.
You're right. I did cut you off. See, I have no problem admitting it.
It's not like I'm hiding when I do it.
You deny.
Go ahead. What were you going to say?
Nothing.
So you just wanted to interrupt me just for the sake of interrupting?
And it felt good.
Oh, see, now you know what it feels like. It's called Craft Marquette Foreign and Domestic, a 4x46 box press petite Corona. Skip Martin, co-founder of Roma Craft Tobacco, told ACHP that the wrapper is a Sumatra seed varietal, but declined to talk about the rest of the blend. Foreign and Domestic will have an MSRP of just $10 per cigar. You could put 700 of these in that $300 thing up there.
You can put 700 of them in there?
Yes.
Okay.
They're smaller. You can put 2. Production is limited to 500 bundles of 10 cigars. The name refers to 2 different things. First, it's a reference to how Roma Craft operates, both domestically and internationally. Martin lives in Nicaragua, where the company's cigars are made, while Michael Rosales, the company's other co-founder, lives in Austin, where its headquarters is based. Second, it refers to the oath that members of the military and the other government officials, including the president, make, which says that they agree to support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic. Craft Marquette launched in 2023 as a way for Roma Craft Tobacco to release cigars of various blends, specifically to show a peek inside the brand's blending process. So far, the cigars have varied in most ways, though all the releases have been limited and have used similar packaging, craft paper bundles and ribbons as bands. The next blend in the series is allegedly going to be called Breakfast and Dinner, Fried or Steamed. The name refers to the 2 different things. First, it's a reference to how Roma Craft owners favor different meal times, both breakfast and dinner. Martin lives and prefers a big hearty breakfast, while Michael Rosales, the company's other co-founder, prefers a nice hearty dinner.
Gotcha.
Second, it refers to the cooking styles of both owners. Skip likes a good fried meal, eggs and bacon, while Michael enjoys a lighter style of steamed vegetables and fish.
When does breakfast and dinner? When's that release?
I believe it is in the fall.
It's coming in the fall.
Coming in the fall,
Well, that's
yeah.
a big break between the releases.
Well, there might be something in the middle. I don't have
Yeah.
access to all the information.
You just got this information leaked to you.
Yes,
Breakfast and dinner.
breakfast and dinner, fried or steamed.
Fridays.
That's the next one.
Are they gonna do like half and half? Is it gonna be like half bold and like half more of like a mild medium?
I don't have that kind of information, Michael.
Is it coming in at
I
10?
think it's still in the planning stages. They just have the name worked out.
Yeah, breakfast and dinner is kind of ironed out.
Fried and steamed. You have to say the whole thing.
Breakfast and dinner, fried and steamed.
Right.
I apologize.
I did make the cigar. I'm just
Yeah.
passing on information.
Yeah, it's gonna be like an Ecuadorian Sumatra, maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe they do like a Connecticut for the mornings,
Could be.
and then maybe something a little bolder for the evenings.
Very possible. Maybe
Yeah.
it's like a mix of 2 different actual cigars in
Right.
the package. Who knows?
Okay.
They're very exciting men that know what they're doing.
Breakfast and dinner.
Did you watch Mr. Rosales on Shirtless Mike?
I did not.
I watched it Saturday. He did a really good job. I really enjoyed watching that show.
Did he?
He gave good answers. Mike asked some. Michael, well, they're both Mikes. Shirtless asked some good questions. Michael gave some insights into stuff I hadn't heard in other shows before.
Really?
Yes. So I texted him and told him, I really enjoyed that. You did an excellent job.
Wow. Okay. Very cool. You know what we should do is we should start punching in some clips from some of the shows throughout the week or whatever. If we
Other
watch
people's shows?
them. Yeah.
We'll probably have to get it. You have to get the permission.
No, we don't. It's on the public. What? Okay. Who are we gonna cover? How about that cigar? Right.
Oh, what are you going to pull from this show?
When they do interviews and stuff, I'm sure there's funny comments.
Funny or informative?
Either way.
Okay.
Yeah. Like
Sure.
we're just looking for whatever we can review some things that if somebody says something dumb or
Well, I
whatever.
don't watch everybody's show.
Yeah, I know.
Depends who the guest is. Like last week, I didn't watch Up With That Cigar. I refused, and I explained to them why.
I watched it.
I heard. Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah.
That's all you did.
Yeah.
Well, I watched Developing Palates instead, and found out that we are not on their list at all.
Yeah. And we're just terrible people.
We're just terrible. We make terrible cigars, according to them. So it's just the way it is. Even though we advertise on the show, so I don't know.
Yeah, you'd think that we'd be able to buy a spot by now.
Well, I was told we've already renewed too, so we can't pull it. I think they plan the release of their list after they get the renewals.
Oh, yeah.
Which makes more sense.
Hmm.
That way you have everybody's money, so fuck them.
So fuck them.
Right. Sorry, no money back.
Well, I enjoy doing the ad space for those guys, and how about that cigar? They're just good dudes. I like to support them.
Well, you have to change the one for
I know,
that cigar now.
I know. But I got to tell you, nothing made me happier than seeing my ad last week. I could tell you, it was fantastic for me. It's a great feeling. No comments were made. You just had to sit there and take it. So it's pretty funny.
Like notifications are turned off, but it's still going off.
Breakfast and dinner, steamed or fried?
Fried or steamed?
Fried or steamed.
Because fried is first. The breakfast is fried.
You know, I heard that they were going to come out with one in the middle of the year.
Yes.
It's called Apps for the Table. So
not as funny.
No, but that's a big one for them.
Well, it sounds like more like an Arganosa.
That's a tapas approach. No. Well, I'm going to tell you right now.
Oh yeah, apps for the table. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, I get the joke.
I'm going to tell you right now. When you go out with Roma and you go out with Aganorsa for dinner,
completely different.
there's two totally different experiences.
Completely different. Yeah, it's completely different.
Skip wants to try 8 different apps.
Right,
So he's like, let me try that. I want to try this. I want to try this. I want to try this.
And he has to know how many's in each one, so he knows how many to order.
Yeah, because, you know.
Right. There's the table.
Yeah. It's
not
apps
just for
the
him.
table. He's just taking
Right.
a bite. He wants to make sure everybody else is covered.
Right.
Whereas, you know, Terrence is going the other direction.
Right. Exactly.
Like, he doesn't care. He's like, he doesn't look at the description of the food. He looks at the price point as to what is being delivered. Doesn't
Right.
matter the size.
Doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah.
If you didn't get one of the little sandwiches, maybe you can get a piece of the fish when it comes around.
Right. Oh, you missed out on that? Oh,
Yeah, sorry.
too bad.
That's the way it goes. I need a lot of food. I'm really hungry. Really tall.
It's really tall. Just drop it by me, and if there's any leftovers, I'll pass it down.
You know, it did all go to him first.
Did it?
Yep.
Son of a bitch.
Well, he's sitting taller than everybody else. He's sort of, that's what the waitress or waiter sees when they walk to the table.
Yeah. You think he would re-invite us back out to kind of, squash this?
I don't think at this point he's ever taken us to dinner.
There should be some type of, hey,
Hey, I'd like to take you guys out for a real meal,
Listen.
maybe. I'm sorry.
We're coming up. We could just do this announcement for all manufacturers and brand owners.
Oh, you
PCA.
better have the camera on you.
I'm going to tell you right now, okay? Listen, PCA is around the corner. And everybody likes to take people out to dinner. I'm going to tell you 2 major mistakes that brand owners and manufacturers need to avoid at the next dinner that they invite people out. Number 1, tapas. We cannot do tapas as a unit. It's not dinner. It doesn't qualify. It's a light
I know what the
snack.
second one is.
It's bullshit. Okay, you can't do these things. You can't. I'm pressing hard to protect you and help you to take care of your customers. They want to be fed. Okay. Number 2, they want to pick what they want to eat. So don't go family style. Okay.
I knew that was coming.
It's absolutely ridiculous. I don't want to have to pick between 3. This is why I don't go out to dinner with anybody. I'm like, fuck this. I'm the only people I like to go out with is Roma, because I know that for 1, I'm going to try a bunch of cool shit. Right. And for 2, I'm going to get to pick whatever the hell I want to eat.
Get to pick your own meal.
It's just ridiculous. You totally discredit the whole thing of you being like, hey, let's come out. Like, I appreciate you. I appreciate us doing business together. Things are cool. Like, let's enjoy a meal together. You totally discount that completely when you dictate what I get to eat and it don't even feed me completely. Right? Tell me I'm wrong.
No, you're right. We had terrible experiences at both of those
Yeah.
dinners. I about died at the family style.
Oh, let's do family style. I'm like, oh.
Those pepper potatoes about killed me.
Can't I just order my meal? I'll eat a salad. Is it the price that's the problem? Like, where are we at?
I'll pay for my own if there's I'll just sit with you and be fine.
Where are we going? Oh, we're going family style. Fuck. Let's not do that.
But no,
Do better.
You are family. We must eat as a family. We will all eat together.
Do better, cigar industry. Right. Do better. For the love of God. All right. What else you got? Is that it?
No. Final story. Postaña, San Andres.
Yeah.
Coming later this month. San Andres. Coming later this month.
Andres.
After the social media manager teasing the cigar during the second half of last year, Postania is ready to release its newest line, the Postania San Andres.
San Andres.
Will be the company's fourth regular production line. Like the others, it is made in the Fábrica de Tabaco Nicasueño S.A. in Nicaragua. Blend-wise, it uses a Mexican San Andres wrapper over an Ecuadorian Habano binder and fillers from the Dominican Republic and Nicaragua. It'll be offered in the same 5 Vitolas as the other 3 core lines, though the Corona Vitola will come later in the year.
Yes.
The Postania San Andreas 5x50 Robusto, $14, box of 21, $2.94. Postania San Andres Perfecto 5x50, $14.50, box of 21, $304.50.
You can just say the single stick price. You don't have to do the whole box price. It sounds silly.
Okay, the Bellicoso 5.5x54, $13.50. Postania San Andres Toro 6x52, $16. Postania San Andres Corona 5.5x46, TBA. The release reflects our commitment to delivering premium cigars with unparalleled quality and flavor, said Mike Stepankevich, co-founder of Postania, in a press release.
Or ChatGPT.
The San Andres Postania is the perfect addition for those who seek strength, depth, and sophistication in their smoking experience.
It's a good cigar.
The Postania San Andres will debut at February 22nd event at the Brass Pipe Cigar Lounge in Fort Pierce, Florida. In addition, the company has announced that the Postania Broadleaf and we're not going to read those. Do you want to read that?
No.
Okay, I didn't think so either. Don't pay attention to those. Nothing.
Yeah,
really,
it's
nothing's going on.
Price increase.
No, don't say a word. All right, I got a listener week and a shop of the week, Michael.
Oh, you do?
Yes, I do. I have everything covered because you cannot be trusted.
Thank you.
Listener week this week is Chris Osgood, locally here in Central Florida. Apparently, he's been a listener of the week since the very beginning.
I love that.
Yes.
And he's heard the evolution of the podcast.
Yes, and he's very impressed and happy with our success and whatever else we have going on.
Thanks, Chris. We appreciate
Thank you.
buddy.
I appreciate that, buddy. It was nice chatting with you, if even briefly, at the event Friday night. That was just everything but the shop caught on fire. Nothing else. That was the last thing that could have went wrong.
Hey, you managed. It went well.
Yes, I did. It was fine.
Everything was fine.
But my wife said, now you fucked up the wrong way because now they're never going to be there anymore. Shit, you're probably right.
That's not true.
Shop of the week, Cigar Vault Oakdale.
Yes.
Norm up there in PA. He's a good guy.
Yeah.
I now pop in on his video. He does a Saturday live on Instagram. And, last 2 weeks
You've checked in.
It happens to be when I'm outside doing something or something I see he's on live, so I'll hit that little button going, would you like to join the thing? And I go, oh, yeah, there it is.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love it. Good for you.
All right, what else you got there, Michael?
That pretty much covers the show.
All right, it's been episode 373 of the Cigar Hustler podcast. We appreciate everybody for listening. Thank you very much.
All right, thanks.
We got to go. Bye.
Bye.